Hi, I'm David Gilbert, Technology Editor of the International Business Times UK, and I'm here today looking at Sony's flagship phone for 2013, which is their Xperia Z smartphone. It's Sony's attempt to get back into the high-end smartphone game, which is currently dominated by the Samsung Galaxy line and Apple's iPhone, of course. It is a 5-inch smartphone with a full HD screen, a slim, slick design, which is kind of a fully flat design is, I guess, the best way to describe it. There's no curved edges such as we've seen with the HTC One or with the Galaxy S. It's very square, very rectangular. The back and the front are both covered with full panels of glass, which makes it look really nice, but the minute you start to touch it, you'll see that it picks up fingerprints relatively quickly. The phone has, as I said, has a 5-inch display, which has a resolution of 1920 by 1080p, which makes it very sharp, very good for reading and for browsing the web. But it uses a TFT LCD panel, which is, unlike some of the other phones out there which use IPS panels, means that if you look at it slightly off center, the colors become washed out a little bit and are a little bit fuzzy, which it just, in a high-end smartphone that costs more than £500, it's not really what you want. I suppose one of its big selling points, of course, and the reason why we've got a big bowl of water next to me here today, is that the phone is waterproof. Like a number of other smartphone manufacturers this year, this is one thing that Sony's been playing up in its advertising, and we're going to have a look to see does it actually work today. So I'm going to the one thing I would point out before I submerge it is that there are ports around the side for headphone, micro USB, SIM card, and micro SD card slots. But all of these have little caps on them which are hinged, and you have to make sure that all these are closed before you submerge it in water. Now, the software does, if one of them does open, it does tell you that one of them is open before you turn off the phone, which is a very nice feature. So once you have them all covered up, you can just stick the phone into water and it should work as normal. Now what I'm going to do is, I've got another phone here, so I'm going to make a quick phone call to see if the phone is actually working. So now it's calling. And there you go. The phone is working perfectly. Now, unfortunately, because of the nature of touchscreens, even if we wanted to answer it while underwater, which we don't, you won't be able to because the touchscreen doesn't work underwater. It's rated to IP57, which means you can drop it in 1 meter of water for up to 30 minutes. Why you'd want to do that, I'm not quite sure, but for those people who are prone to accidents and who drop their phones in water or drop them down a toilet or anything like this, then this feature could be a lifesaver. The phone itself is a very, very good phone. It's probably the best smartphone Sony has ever produced. We're not sure, though, if the waterproof feature is enough to let it challenge the likes of the HTC One, which has superb build quality and feels really nice in your hand, or whether it'll be able to challenge Samsung with the Galaxy S4 or the brand recognition of the iPhone. Sony is pushing it really hard in the UK in terms of media, across TV, online and in print, but it's still going to be a struggle for Sony to get back on top in the smartphone race. I'm David Gilbert, Technology Editor for the International Business Times UK.